Well, you've seen our introduction. Now I want to tell you a little bit about myself. Who is this guy, Will Green? Well, in 1952 on my uncle's dairy farm, we got our first baler. And every time the twine would break on the baler, we would have to braid the end of the twine to get it to go back through the channel in the baler. And I started working on baling twine with my fingers, and I understood how to unravel fibers. Well, many, many years later, when I decided to look at the massage industry, and I really didn't decide it, my ex-wife, Mira Neal, who's one of the top rolfers in America, decided that I needed to learn how to do massage. At the time, I was teaching Pilates, which I started sharing in 1981. This was about 1988. And she had me take a massage course so I could work on her. But prior to that, I had quite a few different experiences. For 18 years, I was the owner and president of Silkscreen America. And after that, I became the president of Alive Tech. Alive Tech was a medical organization that was getting approval for FDA devices that were produced in Eastern Europe. And then after that, of course, I taught Pilates. I taught Pilates for quite a while. In fact, I met my ex-wife, Mira, as a Pilates teacher teaching her Pilates. And then I got into the field of massage. So I had all of these backgrounds as a foundation. So in 1988, 89, I started practicing massage along with Pilates. But pretty soon I fell in love with massage. So massage became my focus. Of course, in 1994, we started the International Massage Association because I realized that if I could make a fortune doing massage, helping other people, and to tell you the truth, I felt guilty a lot of times taking people's money. So people that really couldn't afford my services, I would oftentimes give them 2 or 3 free sessions because I just felt that was the right thing to do. And I have this one premise: if you always do what's right, you never do what's wrong. So I got started in the field of massage, but I had all this marketing background, so within the first couple of months of my practice was bigger than my wife's practice, and she'd been in business 18 years. And so it created some jealousy in the family. We had some problems, and eventually we got divorced, but she's a really good lady. In fact, she's a phenomenal rolfer. And if you're ever down in Florida, in Gainesville, Florida, you got to look her up. Her name's Mira Neal. She's fabulous. Of course, I fell in love with Ida Rolf's work. But then I put together a massage course, and John Fanuzzi with Golden Ratio was selling my massage course, and one day I got a phone call from a woman named Pauline Cart. And I didn't know who Pauline Cart was. Well, Pauline Cart was in her 80s, and she's sort of a matriarch of the massage industry. And she said, I had a dream about what you're teaching in 1957. And I talked to John Fanuzzi, and I got your course, and it's exactly what I had my dream about. So Pauline started teaching my work, and she passed away a few years ago, which was a huge loss. But Pauline taught the work that I do in Greece and in South America and all over the place. So I'm giving you this background to tell you a little bit about myself because, I had an extremely successful practice. I turned away 6 to 8 people every day. And of course, and because that was sort of what do you do with these people? How do you take care of them? I started teaching massage, and then I would give these people to my students. So my students were getting all of my overflow. Well, I'm not telling you this because I have an ego, because really I'm very thankful. I have a gift of touch. It was a gift. It was given to me by God. I didn't create it. I'm just really good with my hands. But in the process, I learned how to teach this. My mom and dad were both college professors, and I guess because of that, I learned how to teach. So I want to teach you how to be successful. At the very end of this series, which is going to be about 16 short excerpts of short classes, the very last class, I'm going to give you the absolute formula for success. But if you skip any of these other classes in the process, you're going to miss it. You're not going to get it. So I would really like to encourage you to watch these over and over again as we get into this and learn what I'm giving you and take it to heart and put it to work. And at the very end, I promise you, both of my daughters, Paula, who's 46, and Faith, who is 33, are in the business. My daughter, Faith, did 60 hours of massage a week for many years. I did 70 for 5 years. And so, this is not, I'm not giving you theory and ideas and concepts and possibilities. I'm giving you absolute fact. And if you'll follow what I'm going to share with you, you can't help but be successful.